you go. How is 2019 treating you so far? I hope it's great, and I know tonight will make it even better because you are playing the newest game to emerge in the HQ universe. This is HQ Words. You are solving word puzzles to win cash. We are live from New York City. It's Thursday night, almost that weekend. I think I'm going by Word Queen now, otherwise known as your host, Anna Roisman. You can find me here, all over social media. If you're here to score big, to leave a little richer, I've got you. Tonight is $1,000. More money than the rest. Doesn't that sound nice? Now's the time for your free letter. Spin the wheel around my face. Look at me, I'm the Monopoly woman, but I'm inside the monocle. Is that weird? Maybe. Anyway, that letter you got will pop up right away if it's in any of the puzzles. Consider it a belated Christmas present from me to you. It's time for the first puzzle. Remember, the faster you solve, the more money you could win. So focus, take a deep breath, but also try and solve as fast as you can so you can win some real money. Use the hint. It will help you figure out the answer. Your first hint is kitchen item. Since this is the first puzzle, I can help you out. Type in the letters R, D, and L in the keyboard below. You get it? You're so close. I'm not going to give the answer away, but I'm going to support you. You can do this. I gave you an R, a D, and an L. Did you get the rest of it? Because I'm talking about a blender. Smoothies tonight in a blender. 104,300 solved the puzzle. 24,100 are eliminated off the bat. You know what? We don't have to make extra smoothie because they're out of the game. But we're going to move on. Is anyone here still tired from their New Year's celebration? Depending on how much you celebrate, it sure can affect you. So stretch it out and tell me this relaxing activity. This is something everyone can do. Okay, you don't need any skills to do this. I'm going to take a deep breath and let you solve relaxing activity. Now we are in the spa. No, we are napping. Napping is the relaxing activity.
I didn't think so.
165,000 solved the puzzle. 20,100 are eliminated on napping. Some people love to nap, right? You can take a short power nap to recharge, or you can take a really long nap. I'm not a huge fan because I think it makes me remember when I'm sick, like you have the flu and you nap. Anyway, I asked you to send me words you commonly misspell. I want to help you out here. And there was a word that Dwight, Taylor, and Joni all said they have trouble spelling, and that's vacuum. Vacuum has 2 U's in vacuum. Did you know that? I hope now you do. 2 U's in vacuum. Also, I would love for you to follow HQ Words on Twitter. Have you followed them yet? HQ Words. Got a great Twitter account. Make sure you give them a follow tonight. And we are moving on. I feel very fortunate to live in New York City because it's the home of Broadway, which I love, if you haven't heard. I want to know this Broadway musical. Whether or not you've seen this, I bet you've heard this soundtrack before. Okay, it's a popular musical. And did I star in it or not? Oh, I don't know. And the time is coming to an end. Oh, it's Hamilton. You know it. You love it. Alexander Hamilton, 123,000 solved the puzzle, and 42,600 were just eliminated on Hamilton. This is the show. I used to call it the Forbidden Broadway Musical because it was so hard to get a ticket to see it, but I think it's a little easier now, and they're on tour if you're not in New York. But did you see how many Tony Awards Hamilton won? It was a lot. People are still loving it, and speaking of winning, your hint is congratulatory cheer.
Hip hip hooray.
People yell out so many different things when they're excited.
Sorry. Why did my wife?
Can you solve this puzzle already? Because I want to cheer for you. I do. Oh, I hope you got it, because I'm going to give you a hip hip Hooray! That's the answer. 117,400 solved the puzzle. 7,700 are eliminated. But for 117,000, give me it. Come on, join me. Hip, hip.
Hooray.
Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray! Wow, the crowds are going wild right now. It's all congratulatory cheer over here. It's Thursday. Let's throw it back all the way to your childhood. Do you remember it? Tell me, what's in the kids' room? There's so many things you can find in a kid's room. Some are helpful, some are just for fun. Kids' room is the place to be. Because it's got a lot of stuffed animals. That's the answer. Stuffed animals. You know them. You love them. 100,066 solved the puzzle. 17,700 are eliminated. Did you have stuffed animals growing up? Whenever you had stuffed animals, you always gave them a name, right? I had a monkey that I forget his name, but tell me the names of your stuffed animals in the chat. But my monkey I lost. I left him in a hotel once. It was a really sad day for me. Whew, that was a sad story about my stuffed animal. Hey, to cheer you up, how about we celebrate the fact that you just made it halfway through the game, baby. You breezed through the first 5 puzzles. You are halfway to winning this thing. Soon, you'll be flying high on that HQ Words win, which brings me to your next hint. What is this superhero cliche?
What?
Maybe you've seen this in movies or in comic books. It's a cliche, so it's happened a couple times. More than once. 30 solved off the bat. And I hope the rest of you got it so you don't have a foiling arch nemesis. Foiling arch nemesis. 3,377 solved the puzzle. 97,700 just got schooled on foiling arch nemesis. Be careful. You remember the Joker in Batman? These are the bad guys. I don't want anyone to get in trouble. We got to move on with our 3,300 players. If you're still recovering from the holidays, you must have had a lot of fun. If you're of age, maybe you even had some of this. Type in this liquor.
Whoa, that's fine.
It may or may not be something you have at home, but I'm pretty sure you've heard of it. Is it sweet or is it bitter? You're gonna have to solve to find out. And the liquor in the cabinet is butterscotch schnapps. Butterscotch schnapps, that's fun to say. 4,022 solved the puzzle. 5,732 are eliminated on butterscotch schnapps. It sounds delicious. I've never had it, but I like butterscotch flavor, so who knows? I don't know if you remember, back in the day, before we were always on our phones, but we had something pretty sweet called the internet. Okay, we still have it, but I want to know this 2000s internet feature. Think back to when you shared one computer in the house, you had to schedule time to go on the internet, and this is technically still around, but it was very popular in the 2000s. And I'm talking about your MySpace Top 8.
What?
Baby, the MySpace Top 8, your top 8 friends, 1,427 solved the puzzle, 2,811 are eliminated. MySpace Top 8, it's your top 8 friends. I want to know in the chat, honestly, who would be in your top 8 if you got to redo it today, if you could have a top 8 today on MySpace, which I think you still might be able to do. I think that I would have some very interesting people from all over the world in my top 8, right? Like Michelle Obama. Friends with very interesting jobs. Do you do something or work somewhere that requires protective gear? Because that's the hint. There's all kinds of things you can use to protect yourself, right? You wear protective gear for sports, for jobs, and for hobbies. And you got a nice ampersand in there, so you know it's maybe more than one thing. And your time is up. I'm looking for beekeeping suit and veil. Keep the bees away from you. 495 solved the puzzle. 1105. Oh, we're schooled again on puzzle 9. Have you ever seen a beekeeper? They have to protect themselves so they don't get stung by bees. Whew. I've got something to tell you, honey. Speaking of bees, you just made it to the final puzzle. You have not been schooled. You've been cruising through this thing, and now we're at the moment you've been waiting for. Okay, we started this game with over 220,000 players, and now we're here at the ending point. If you win HQ Words tonight, maybe you'll get to treat yourself to an island getaway. Yes.
Honolulu?
And maybe you'll take me with you.
Honolulu, Oahu, Hawaii.
You can do this.
That was kind
And where are we going on vacation to? We're going to Honolulu, Oahu, Hawaii. That's Honolulu in Oahu, the island of Oahu on the state of Hawaii. And guess what? Guess who's going with me? 618 HQ Words winners are going to Hawaii tonight. Not really, but you won. You won the game. Let's take a look at our fastest players in tonight's game. In first place, AJ0 winning $300.81. In second place, Alex B 1186 just won $150.81. And in third place, BS Jones 95 just won $50.81. That's a lot of money. Can't wait for you to take me to Hawaii with you. And that's our show for tonight. I want to congratulate all of our other winners and our new players in tonight's game, Happy 2019. I would love to stay and hang, but I gotta go listen to some Hamilton because you know Lin-Manuel Miranda is in my MySpace top 8, right? Maybe we'll toast with butterscotch schnapps. I am Anna Roisman. Send me a word up. I'll send one back. I will see you back here tomorrow night at 9:30 p.m. for a brand new game right after trivia. So go dream about letters or write a novel until then. Have a great night, word nerds. I love you. Bye.